In the beginning, the idea of GST and this first year residential experience sounded a little bit scary, but after the first weekend when we got introduced to all of the 16 resident mentors within the building, and then we were starting to meet the people within our floor by doing the community builders at our first floor meetings, everything just became so fun. GST seemed like a breeze. We all had the same track the first semester. We all had to do what was called track A in the second semester. You did some general things. You did some community builders. You did some educational programs. I learned about the gym. I learned about time management. I learned about study skills. There's community builders and educational programs of all shapes and sizes. There was one that was technically based off of Mean Girls called Don't Be a Bitch. Yeah, Lizette did that one, and that turned out to be a blast. Don't get discouraged when you see that you have to do 5 educational builders or 5 community builders. They're not that hard. Just get them done. Grab a friend and go to them together. Then you knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. You're hanging out with your friends and you're getting credit. In the end, GST, you learn so much. You learn about having fun while doing good for your community, and by the end, you may realize you racked up like 30 hours, which I think I did by the end of this year, and you didn't even realize it. Track C was where you got to create your own. So I really took advantage of that this semester and tried to gear it towards working harder at WTOP, working out a little bit more, and, doing stuff to try to become an RA or RM in the future. Might not have worked out this semester, but you know what? I learned some pretty valuable skills. I got to see the side of the job that most people don't see, and got to see the work that goes into an RARM. Got to give them credit. They do a lot of work that you may not see. So be nice with them, hang out with them, have fun. Have fun with your GST experience. Make it fun. Go to things you like. Don't just go to something because you have to. Go to the programs you want to, but don't wait until the last minute. No matter what track you were on, the resume was the big key to being there midway through the semester. Last semester, it was just the 5 hours of community service, but keep on track of that, because they will throw you out the week before finals. Don't doubt them. They will. Keep on track of your stuff. Try track C. Try track A. Do whatever track your heart desires. Track C seemed out to work for me. I talked to some other students about what tracks worked for them and what they did.
We had to do community builders, which is basically just hanging out with other kids in the RMs. We had to do educational programs, which is basically the same thing, but you learn things.
I was track A because it was basically a continuation of the first semester.
I was track B, second half. That was pretty easy. I work in the Compass, so do all my work while I'm there. It was pretty easy. Definitely one to choose. You learn where you're going to be in your life. So yeah, track B was good.
And because I make videos for the Oswego blog, I just asked, can I do that? And they're like, yeah, but you still gotta do some other stuff. And I was like, okay, so I had to do like 3 videos up till one point and then 2 till the next point. And I still had to do a community builder and education program. Still had to go to Quest, still had to do my resume, still have to do everything else. But I made it my own because I just thought that was a lot easier for me.
Personally, for my community service, I volunteered at the theater, did some cause walks, and this semester I know I really did a lot with BidBon. So just take advantage of anything that's there. Get involved with a cause that you like. Maybe get involved with a new cause. Just go out there, have some fun, get those 10 hours really quick. It's a breeze, get it out of the way in the beginning, and you'll have an awesome semester. I talked with some other people to see what they did for their community service.
I did mostly BidBon because it gave you a lot of hours and I wanted to just get them done right away. So I did the basket, which was 3 hours, and then I worked at BidBon for 6 hours. So that really worked. And then for my last hour, because I still had an hour, I did a mid-student day for my blog. So
I did adopt a grandparent, and basically what you do is you go to a nursing home and you hang out with old people for an hour or 2. It's a great time.
I did tour guide stuff and I hosted a student.
I did late cleanups. I volunteered at the animal shelter. I volunteered at BidBon. I made door decks. I helped with the bulletin boards. I think that was it.
First semester, I cut out a lot of chunk of time. I did only 2 community service events, but I did them for 5 hours each.